How's your day going? Huh, yeah, that one. That one over there today cost me a tow. She's broke, guys. 400,000 miles. She is now laid down hard. Going down the road, there was a pop, and a cloud of dust come out from under the truck. I waited for the pieces to go flying. Nothing went flying. But it doesn't have park. You can go over there, push on it, and it will roll. And it's in park. Then I realized I've been sitting here thinking about that for a little bit. I was going down the road. Speed sensor went to, the speedometer went to 0. So, I'm not sure what gave up in there. Something did. So, yeah. Set along the road. And you know, you really find out, when you have moments like this, you really find out who your friends are and who the family is too. Anyway, there's the old passenger side, all tore apart. The old tie rod. There's the passenger side. That one was the passenger side upper A arm. That one was the driver's side, which we ended up having to go in and grind, cut, sawzall, everything to get these out. And some of you said, hey, why didn't you heat it? I don't care how much heat you would have put to that. That bolt was not coming out. Neither one. Those, yeah, I would have put so much heat to that, I would have destroyed the frame. So, we're getting ready now to put it together. That's where it's coming up to the point that some of you guys wanted to see. Anyway, driver's side, here's where we cut off the torsion bar. Like I said, remember guys, I ended up replacing that brace too because I couldn't get the keys out. And then I got thinking, while I was taking this apart the other day, I'm like, oh, this was fighting me coming apart. Which now, it comes apart. And I'm like, I'm replacing all this. I don't care. Then I found this too. Look at that. I don't think it got the internal wires because I never had a code for the ABS, but anyway, so there's how rusted everything was. Yeah. So I undid the bottom 2 A-arm bolts, took that out in the unit, and then a friend of mine showed up on his bicycle. Yes, I said bicycle. I won't say how far he rode it, but he showed up and yeah, we got her tore apart. I did the cutting and grinding up there in case that got destroyed. I couldn't yell and scream at anybody else. So yeah. Anyway, now we're to what I'm talking about, and I'll show you here too. When this is standing straight up and down, see right there, see how that's wallowed out there? That's for it to clear the A-arm. See that? And you see how there's no metal right there. It starts, nothing in the middle. This is where Rock Auto's parts are screwed up. Show you here in a second. Oh, get my work chair here. Okay, it's this one. Problem is, and a friend of mine, when I helped do some other stuff years ago, said if you send over a pattern and it's got a flaw in it, the makers overseas will manufacture the flaw in it. Well, this is the problem with the Rock Auto knuckles. I've had 2 sets, I've had to do it to them both, so it doesn't make a difference. From here to here, then that metal there has to be taken out. Because the first set, when I went to stand it up, that I could only get it to that kind of an angle. It's not straight up and down like it. I couldn't get it to that. It kept hitting the lower control arm. So I gotta take my die grinder here, come in here, grind that out. And unfortunately I don't know where my stand is and that, so I'll do this and I'll show you it, because I need to get this prepped, get the wheel bearing dust shield. I got a new dust shield and all that, get that all on, and then we can start putting the used new parts in. And what I'm doing with my, there's numbers on both ends of the sway bars. One goes to the back, one goes to the front. Figure that out. And what I'm doing to time the key is I put the numbers in the front A-arm level, and I finally figured out where to put the key because I had to undo it once. And we'll be ready to throw this thing together. And I know right now where I got the key set, since I replaced the keys, there's no, I gotta change the right, it's going to change the ride height, gotta reset the ride height. But it's been a hell of a day. I spent 3.5, 4 hours along the road trying to find help. Nobody would answer, or nobody was around, or everybody was too busy. Finally got the help, got here, and was going to borrow the kids' one extra vehicle, and all of a sudden went, and I don't think they drove it since the last time I drove it, so I know there's gas in it, but I got told there's no gas. And I asked somebody else to, kind of in a roundabout way, to bring me some food, and all I got was, oh, okay. And that was not an oh, okay to bring food. It was just okay because I'm putting this thing together, which unfortunately when it's all together is still not drivable. So I guess what my game plan is, get the front end together on this, and then probably, I don't even know if I want to air it up, back this truck over next to that truck and do something I really don't want to do, because this truck here ate the tires off it, and I really hate to throw brand new tires away, but evidently there's no help to be had. So still got a lot to do, and got one heck of a major headache in my head. So anyway, enough with that. We're going to do this and bring you guys back. Okay, it doesn't take long. I mean, good, nice, sharp carbide bit. That's what I'm using. Go in there, clean that up, and take that out. And I might hit that one just a little bit more right there. See that now? There's a little bit of a lump, but yeah, you gotta do that with the Rock Auto knuckles for these. That's for that year. And yeah, so far the two sets I've got have had the same problem, so now I know what the fix is. I mean, the knuckles aren't bad price. Everything else fits okay. See, I put them on that truck over there, which is now, yeah. So I guess with that, I'm going to get the A-arm out, make sure it clears. Well, actually, I'll do that. I'll show you guys. Oh, I tried, but there's no good way of showing you guys, but it does clear once that gets fully seated. I got clearance now, so. But that's what you got to fix on these Rock Auto knuckles here. So I don't have to mess with it anymore. It does clear. So, all right, I want to get this assembled because I've got the new dust shield, new wheel bearing, new bolts. So, because last one I put this in an assembly, and so yeah, find the bolts, get the sway bar in, and the instructions I found says grease those areas where the torsion bars go, so I put plenty of grease in there. But yeah, all right, I want to start assembling this and get it ready to go on. All right, before it gets dark, I'm going to show you guys where we're at. New bolts up in the upper control arms. the new to me sway bar, new keys in. Can't tighten any of that up until it's back on the ground, which that's actually I cheated. I had the weight on the weight on it and tighten stuff up on the other side, so I'm going to do that again. So we got the sway bar stuff to put in, but I figured to do that. Actually, sometime I need to get some new sway bar bushings, those squeak. So if I do have a squeak, that's the last squeak. But yeah, the old Yukon is about ready to be back on all fours. So gotta go steal another 10mm bolt for the brake line up there. That one we saved, I think. I hope. Yeah, it's laying right there. So, but anyway, I guess, guys, this one's done. And I had the guy that's here helping me crawl under there. The truck's in neutral, and the front drive shaft will not rotate, and it's not in four-wheel drive. So I think I puked the transfer case in that truck today. And that's kind of probably the bang it was. It sounded like a chain snapping. So I guess we'll see. One's almost ready to go. Well, almost, because after I'm done with this, I still got to get this thing aligned. Anyway, we're going to go eat some food the wife did bring out. So, all right, everybody, you take care. And we'll see you in the next one.